Hello guys, Chris here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce GTX 1066GB model in the Lord of the Rings Gollum, aka my precious. This one is the MSI Gaming X version of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers and I am not overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups GPU-Z, and over on the left we're pairing it with the i7-3770K, overclocked to 4.5 GHz and 16 GB of DDR3 2400 MHz. Let's get right into it, shall we? And before we get into it, I want to show you the system requirements here. It actually asks for an i5-4690 or Ryzen 3 1300X. I guess this i7 gets close to the 1300X. It might actually be faster with the overclock. 8 GB of RAM and a GTX 1066GB model. So we're very close to the minimum specs over here. Oh, look at the boy. It's looking so bad, actually. But that's because we're playing at 1080p low settings. That's what they recommend for the minimum requirements. FSR2 is set over here, but it's turned off at the moment. We will also test it out a little bit later. And yeah, the boy has a lot more hair than in the movies, doesn't he? Let's start the game. This is going to be the first time that I'm playing it. That VRAM is creeping up so fast. No, this is yet another game that on the lowest settings look like it has textures from 2007 and it uses 6 GB of VRAM. Not even that, it's probably actually running out of VRAM at this point. Maybe. Maybe not, because the RAM usage is actually quite low at the moment. But okay. Oh, it has motion blur? Ugh, I don't like that. I didn't see an option for motion blur. Wait a sec, we gotta take care of that, guys. There is no motion blur setting. Are you actually kidding me? Camera shakes off. Where is the motion blur setting? There is no way. A game in 2023 doesn't have a motion blur toggle? And it's so much motion blur. Look at this. Ugh. And so much stuttering as well. Jesus! Oh my god, no! The i7 is just chilling though. That's impressive actually. Well, at least it's decently optimized for the CPU, I guess. But the 1060 is struggling so freaking much and the game looks so terrible. Every time I move, I just can't see anything because of the motion blur. It's too exaggerated actually. Oh my god, dude. Oh boy, it's unplayable at the low settings. Wait a sec. Let's just see here in the menu if I'm not missing anything, guys. Can we do full screen? Yes, wait a second. Let's set it to full screen instead of windowed full screen. Maybe that's why it was stuttering. Probably not. Can I disable anything else here? Because that was a really terrible experience, guys. Texture streaming is on. I mean, we want that enabled, right? I'm gonna try it with it disabled, though. Okay, ray tracing off, of course. Apply. Okay, we're back here. Texture streaming is turned off. That's the only difference. Okay. And it still stutters like hell, guys. Ugh. Ooh, RAM usage is much higher at this point. That is very interesting. Oh my god, it's pretty much the same experience, isn't it? With or without texture streaming. Oh, I am not gonna enjoy this, and I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and I'm not gonna enjoy a Lord of the Rings game because it performs poorly, and not only that, it has freaking motion blur. Ah, I hate it. Okay, left shift space. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it stutters. I can't because of the stutters, obviously. Space to climb the wall. This one? No. Okay, oh my gosh, the FOV is also like 7 or 6. It is terrible, and these camera angles, for some reason, they just change all of a sudden, and you're looking like up and stuff. Ah, it is really bad, guys. You know what, the water effects actually look decent, so I'll give him that. Oh man, what a shame. Okay. Alright, let's try to fix it somehow. I'm gonna enable texture streaming again. Just because, well, I think it actually helps a little bit. Usually it does, okay? And I'm gonna enable FSR on quality. Alright? Oh my god! What? We went from whoa. We went from 40 frames per second to 80. Are you kidding me? FSR is doing a Major difference. What? I'm just gonna restart because of the texture streaming setting. Okay, that feels a lot smoother. And once again, with the texture streaming enabled, it's only using 7 gigabytes of RAM. That is so interesting. A 5 gigabyte difference is what we saw. I think we're getting like 12, right? Anyway, let's continue here. Seems to be much more stable now without those major stutters, but of course we need to... Never mind. I couldn't even finish the sentence and you stuttered. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. Also, I gotta mention that with FSR, this looks terrible. Right now, it's really pixelated. There's something to do with the art style of this game, and when things are moving, maybe it's the motion blur itself. Pixelated motion blur, I don't know. I just know that it's one of the poorest FSR implementations that I've seen. Now oh, god damn it! Why, dude? Why do games have to stutter so much these days? Oh, I was gonna say I still gotta play it with 30 FPS locked. Maybe then it's gonna be a little bit smoother, you know, and get rid of those huge frame times. Ah, that's awful. That is just some of the worst stutter that I've seen, even worse than The Last of Us stuttering at like ultra settings on an 8 gigabyte card. Honestly, I'm really not impressed whatsoever. Okay, so apparently we need to lock the FPS using third-party software, because there is no FPS lock inside of the game. I'm gonna use Riva Tuner right here, and I'm gonna set it to 30 there. Let's see if with flat 30, oh god, the motion blur is so terrible with 30 FPS locked. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, it still hasn't stuttered though. Probably because we didn't need to load in anything yet. Am I supposed to do this? I didn't see the cutscene, so I don't know. Let's take a look at the cutscene then. You know what? I can actually show you these cutscenes, not like spoilers. It's the beginning of the game anyways. And even in the cutscenes, it is stuttering sometimes. Oh boy. Yet another awful port, my friends. Granted, we're using old hardware again. I know, I am aware. But the thing is, it's better than the lowest requirements of this game. The CPU, at least, it's a little bit better when it's overclocked.
You know what, Gollum? I will talk to you now. I am not freaking happy with this freaking performance. It just sucks. What are you doing, developers? What have you done? This is a Lord of the Rings title.
It's hard to do this voice. Sorry. Oh, what happened to Gollum's head? Why is it so pixelated now? I can count the pixels. Oh my god! No way. Okay, now it's good. Now it's not good. Oh, it's gonna be the thumbnail. Look at that crap, man. So now, for whatever reason, whenever we are in the shadowy area, our head will look like 7 pixels. Why is it only 7, by the way? Oh no, it's good now. Alright, never mind. Wait. No, it's good here. It's not good here again. Yeah, look at that. But it is good here. So it's in between the shadowy areas and the light. You're gonna see some pixelation on Gollum's head. Sorry to say this, guys, but don't buy this game, at least in its current state. Especially because of the motion blur. I'm kidding. It's especially because of these huge frame time spikes. It's just terrible, guys. All right, guys, I'll leave this one here, I guess. There's not much we can do. Like, I could unlock the FPS again and try with, like, ultra performance FSR, but the problem is the stutters won't go away. The FPS will go up. And by the way, now we're reaching the limits of the i7-3770K, and it's capable of getting 139 FPS here in this scene at least. That's really good for an 11-year-old CPU. But the GPU performance is complete crap. And the frame time consistency is also complete, utter shite. Alright? I cannot play this game like this. Okay, guys? I'm sorry. I'm gonna test a higher end system next to see if it also stutters there with more VRAM and stuff. If it does, definitely stay away from this. See you soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.